Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Second down and 8. Now Mayfield going up top. That's caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's James. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Devin Bush. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They get 21 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. A run up the middle with Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own. Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And that is a dunk. It's incomplete. What in the name of Gary Premier is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught downfield by McBride. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he will get into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Carolina. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go. Panthers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Burrow. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They put Campbell in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Second down throw from Mayfield. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mayfield to throw. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Panthers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. That one incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. The open man is Wilson. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Panthers. Dicker, good with the extra point. Panthers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Burrow to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. They run with Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming.
That's the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
One more time with Warren. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
The score, Panthers 42, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. First and 10.
12.
Burrow now. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They face second down and 7. Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now, Burrow. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, New Orleans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go.
Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That is caught downfield by Campbell. And he will go all the way. Harris Campbell. Touchdown, Carolina. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Panthers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Cooper going in motion. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Cooper going in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He finds some room across the 25. Jaylen Warren. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's James.
Richie James on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go down to a knee.